Trash update. Today's one of those days that's been kind of dreary and overcast the whole day. So no matter what time of day you woke up, it looks like its sun is setting. Yeah, and it's one of those days, you know, if you're affected by the weather at all, it's one of those days you just don't feel like doing anything. I did a lot of thinking today. I talked to my brother today. I'm glad that it's raining because that means that the neighbor's grandson won't be next door trying to help them rehab that house. Sean's grandma rents a house. My bedroom's right here in the corner. Sean's grandma rents a house on this side of me. This side, the lady moved out and it was sold and the guy's rehabbing it presently. But 3 years ago, Sean got in his mom's brand new SUV, decided to drive. I think it was pulled in face forward. So he backed it out into the street apparently. My gas meter's right here on the house, so he could easily have plowed into it. Backed out in the street. There's a street light here, big one. And he pulls around and he goes this way and he ran over their mailbox, flatter than a pancake. Corrected his steering obviously and then went this way, sideswiped a van and went up into someone's yard and hit the corner of the garage. Here's my bedroom. Sean's mom or other people that go to visit her park here. And they're very loud. They yell instead of talk. They slam doors instead of close doors. Real pain in the butt. Night or day, whatever. And then over here is the house being rehabbed. They took out the old bathtub and they put it back here. And they've been burning stuff in there. And what they don't burn, they put in trash bags, and they've been sitting here in a big pile, big stinky pile. Well, they moved it up to here. You can buy one of these bags and then have the waste haulers haul it away, providing it's less than 3,300 pounds. It's a big canvas bag with straps that the waste hauler truck will pick up and put it in the back of his thing. These are $155, and there's no real time limit on these things. They like to urge people within 2 weeks of having it hauled away, but the bags were back here for a month and a half, and they've been up here for a month. And it reeks really bad. There's flies all over, and it's, well, you saw how it was piled up. But back here where they're burning stuff, I came out of my house to do my errands yesterday, and Sean was over here. The guys had some equipment setting up out here. Sean comes over to me and he's covered in what looks like paint. He said it was caulk. And I said, you got it all over your shoes. He goes, these are my work shoes. Well, whatever. He started asking me about Brian and Scott because we treated him like a human being. We didn't treat him less than a human being. So he, you know, he likes us. But it's very frustrating. And then as I was leaving, he was back here playing with the fire, with sticks on fire and stuff like that, and I was so worried about this. Yeah, Sean has microcephaly, which affects the brain's development and growth and cognitive skills and speech skills and all that. Now, he's been in special school district for a while, and they've helped him with his speech skills, and he's not heavily medicated, obviously, otherwise you couldn't deal with him at all. His mom kind of dumps him off at the grandma's. She lets him do whatever he wants, which is not cool for any kid, really. You need some kind of limitations, because let's say your parents disappeared off the face of the earth. Society has rules, and if you don't have any kind of limitations, it's going to be a rude awakening. Anyway, very frustrating to me because whatever I have is right here. I got a lot of it. I'm trying to downsize, but it's not easy because it's kind of an emotional thing. I work really hard for what I have. Some of it was given, some of it was found or bought at garage sales. And to be truthful, only a handful of stuff would really be heartbreaking if something happened to it. But still, there's no insurance, so if something happened here, I would be devastated. And Sean's mother still has not replaced the mailbox that he knocked over 3 years ago. His grandma's rented that house for about 8 years now because I looked up, about maybe 7 years. Because the wooden fence that I built between my house and the neighbor house, the old neighbor took down the chain link fence between our houses thinking that it would make his property look bigger and sell quicker, which it did. But I thought, I don't know, you know, with the possibility of renters coming in, because I knew that's what was going to happen. And what if they had dogs and, you know, I don't know. What if they were just obnoxious people? So luckily at the time I could afford it. Piece by piece I built that fence. A big wooden fence. 6-foot privacy fence. I'm glad I did. Yeah, I've been through a lot with this place. My life's just been one rumble-tumble story after another. Thank God it's not been as bad as some people's lives, but still, with as much as I try to do better, it should be a little better. You never know, maybe well, I can hope for my kids, for them to have a better life, and I think they've learned. And I think they will, which makes me happy. And I always tear up when I think about them because I miss them. I miss someone. But, I mean, I'm not lonely. I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. But sometimes it'd be nice to have someone there. Or it'd be nice to have a reassuring person. I've had very nice friends on YouTube and Facebook that have reassured me and been very kind to me, which is something I'm not used to. I almost feel like I need to begin a whole new chapter, just a brand new, this diary is full, let's go on to the next one. Oh, I've been doing so much thinking lately, too much probably. I am so hot, it is so hot in here. The whole house air conditioning is not working and I'm relying on a window air conditioner unit. And it's so hot in here. I keep all the lights off if I can. And I don't get much done because when you start moving around you get heated up. So, I don't know. I really don't. I'm trying to lose weight, but it's not easy. It's really not, especially when food's about your only comfort. Because you certainly don't get it from your relatives, and your friends are far, far away. But I don't have anyone here that puts their arm around me and says, "You'll make it." Yeah. Well, before I show, I'll leave you this. Before I go, I'll show you something. This is one of 2 bottles, and I had opened the other one right away, and I don't think it had aged enough, but this is aged at least 6 years now. A blush mix from my homegrown grapes, grown summer of 2010, bottled October 18th, 2010. And the contents are Catawba, white, and Freesia grapes, and juice from 1 clementine orange, which I probably shouldn't have put in there. I called it Shy Bear. How long am I going to wait to open this? I don't know. It's probably, can you see through? Ooh, ew. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff in there. Who Who wants to come over and share some wine? Oh, someday we'll find out what it. Maybe I'll make a good Molotov cocktail. No, I'm only kidding. I don't know what it would be good for. Cutting holes in concrete? Upward and onward.